How's it going? Thanks so much. Yeah, this is super fun. I'm so excited. I'm really terrified and excited because this is going to be very fun. So I'm about to play a 3-part piano sonata written by Franz Joseph Haydn in 1795. And I got to tell you a little story about why I decided to do this. So this was a fun picture of me when I was 18. I was doing like a little background music theater night at my school, and I thought it was, relevant. So anyway, we're a quick history lesson. Franz Joseph Haydn, we're playing one sonata from this. Who is Franz Joseph Haydn? He's a major composer of the classical period, and those were the years that he was alive. He spent decades working at the XVI, which is where King Franz Joseph lived. This is like World War I, pre-World War I, like when it was Prussia, one of those types of places. In Vienna, Austria. I guess he's also known, and I did have Jack put this together for me, so I also learned all these things yesterday. So this, known for shaping the symphony and the string quartet, witty, inventive, and great at building drama from simple musical ideas. And I guess he taught Beethoven for a time. This piece is a collection of three movements. It's from his late period. I think this was like written in 1795 in England, not in Vienna, Austria, where he lived and wrote for the king and performed for the king. The first movement is called Allegro, which means fast and lively. The second one is markedly slower, more relaxed, very different vibe, and then it ends on a really upbeat note. No pun intended. I'm kidding. Sorry. My bad. Okay. It is in C major because this is the first time I've ever attempted to play classical music. I am not classically trained. I took lessons from like the age of 8 to 10, and I was like, I'm an ADD kid. I don't really want to play scales all day. And then I got into musical theater, and then I wanted to play those songs. And so I just learned all the chords, like all the inversions, all the shapes. And now, in my 30s, I'm circling back and playing some really great pieces. All right. Thank you. A quick, just stuff for you guys to keep your ears open for some listening highlights. There are some simple motifs that get stated and transformed. Some unexpected pauses, accents. I know this describes all music, maybe, but it describes this music a little more. It's a very, this is funny, clear classical phrasing. It is classical music, like a conversation. I will say that in comparison to like Chopin or even Mozart, there are very clear phrases, very like melodic phrases, not super, pretentious isn't the right word, but not extremely complex, and I think that they are motifs that come back in different shapes and in different conversions, different keys. Brilliant passage work balanced with singing lines, and you have a lot more singing lines here than you do in, I would say, like a Chopin or something. And big contrast between sections and registers, and then there's a finale that drives forward with energy and punch. And I mentioned the Esterhazy because I went there. I went there 10 years ago. Please note the duck socks. 10 years ago, I went to the Esterhazy Palace in Vienna, Austria with my mom, a little college graduation presents. This is the steps that would lead to Haydn's performance chamber, or I guess where he would write and do some like clerical performances, I should say. And yeah, it's a great pick. This is the Esterhazy itself, and this is the performance hall where this piece was originally performed. And this is the stage. I'm sure that over the last couple hundred years, the flooring has been replaced, but this and this is all original. Obviously, the Rossini style.
Beautiful.
This is the inside, so that outside is, obviously the facade, and then this is more of the internal court of that same building. And with that, let's do it.
Yay!
Oh yeah. And if anybody wants to follow along or look at it in any way, I don't know, you can hand just
Thank you very much.
so.
Thanks, you. Appreciate it.
Oh, I have some more notes. I used to listen to this song on the bus when I was 10, and I never thought that I would memorize classical music because I'd never played it. I have a bullet point that says that I'm terrified, which is true. And I'll play each of the 3 movements, hold the applause, if you will, until, assuming there might be some, but if you guys just walk out, I would totally understand. I would get it, like, thank you. I'm so learned in cultures from this experience. Till the end of the 3rd piece, and you will know when it's over.
Yay!
Yay!
You got it. You're a family.
I know, I do feel very supported.
You
know what?
Absolutely.
I will be making mistakes. And it's great.
No.
Yeah, no, even if you do know, good. You're right. The door, it won't matter because I'm gonna keep playing till it's over. So. And I've checked with the neighbors. The noise, the level is okay.
Cool.
No one's gonna be upset.
More time.
Run me back. Run that back from the top.
Very nice.
Oh my gosh.
How are you feeling?
All right.
Yeah, how do you feel?
That took so long. That took so long to learn. It's amazing because I want to do something. I feel amazing because, you know, I used to listen to that on the bus when I was 10 years old, riding to 3rd grade, and going, "That's crazy. I could never do anything like that. Never." And then I just picked it up last year, and I went, "Oh, maybe I could." And then it was just a piece after a little bit of piece, and I was like, "Well, maybe I'll memorize one." And then I was like, "Maybe I can do the second one." It blows my mind. I'm psyched that I was able to do that, and I can't wait to do another one that's even more challenging. Come back, see you in a year, we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Crazy. You know? So thanks for coming, guys. It means the world. It means a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How many times have you played it from the beginning to the end?
I was just thinking about this today. No fewer than 100. No fewer than 100.
You played it from beginning to end 100
At
times.
least 100.
After memorization or in the process of learning? How many times?
I feel like I've been playing it 3 to 5 times a day, every day for the last month
Wow.
at least. And I mean, that's just the way my brain works. Is like I have to beat it into the memorization into my head, because you know, obviously, like as an actor, you can't really play. You can't really express anything unless it's like it's fully in your head. You don't have to think about it. It's second nature. You can't begin to play until I have it and I can go, maybe I just slow this part a little down.
I think if you'd be like killing just one piece like 100 times and then the other piece, but you're doing
Well,
all
I learned the last one first, and I knew that honestly, I knew that 8 months ago. And then I was like, because it was pretty easy and it's the most exciting one.
Yeah.
And then the first one, then that one took just another probably I finished that 6 months ago almost. I mean, honestly, I learned them all in pieces, and I would say like a chunk of 10 measures in the last page 8 of the first one. That took an extra month, not because I wanted it to or thought I needed to, but I just was like, I don't want to sit down and do it, because it's very fun when you can play it very quickly and it's in your head, and then you gotta sit down and go, oh, there's 16 measures that I need to learn, and it has to sound good, or else it's not gonna sound as good as the rest of this, which I've been playing for 6 months. And yeah, it was so fun, and now it's a plateau where I'm like, that's cool. Now I can do this. I have another piece that is what this one was to me a year ago. I got one that I want to do. It's a Robert Schumann piece. And I don't know, it's gonna take a while. I'm moving down, I'm not gonna have a piano for a bit, so I'm gonna fly down with my guitar and do a little guitar time, because I don't really know how to play. I'm gonna try and learn some guitar, but I'll be back.
Is one of those 3 sections your favorite?
I think that the first one is so fun.
Yeah.
Do I have a favorite section? I mean, I just love how joyous sorry. This is fun. Okay, alright. Right, so there's just that's what, when I'm here by myself playing piano, sometimes, naked, I'm just sitting here and I'm playing. It's an important detail.
Crucial point. Wow.
Don't we all know?
Now that changes
What you're visualizing. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Everything.
No, it's just so crucial. No, it gives
Strike
us
it from the record.
It gives us the point of view that we need.
Yeah, exactly.
It really forces us.
The artist, These lines are pretty.
The people in these condos don't.
They're watching.
I have yet to receive mail, but I'm sure that they're being sent.
They've been receiving mail now for months.
They've been all mail.
Just mail.
All mail.
All mail.
Look over the window, it's just mail.
Yeah.
All day and all night.
Yeah.
Oh god. Is that classical music?
Oh my gosh, is that Haydn? I feel it.
Are those balls? Yeah.
It's definitely not hiding it.
Is that please step up. You're right now. It's all you. It's all you.
That's so not a possibility. That's so not a joke.
Sonata.
Oh, Sonata. Oh.
I did your book for the next half an hour. So but the first one is the most fun because I think it has a lot of peaks and valleys. The second one is
It's very soothing.
I like the second one.
Like,
it's,
not that it was boring, but I was
No, I mean, I
it
kinda-
soothed me because I was like,
And we got a lot of great faces in the second.
Oh, the faces were my favorite part.
Faces.
Yeah.
When,
It's a major part.
yeah, when you're really in something and you can tell that it's like taking brain power and your ass is over here going, I'm like, yes, get it, yeah.
Faces are good.
The
you
faces.
stop and you're breathing. I'm like, is it done?
yeah, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. It's so hard when you see things. You're like, was that? Do I clap? Was that
Yeah.
The second one is really beautiful, but like because it was not as exciting as like the first two, and I normally don't like choose to learn slower things. Although I have one slated coming up next that is slower, but because it's slower, it was like just like a little less engaging for me. So like by making it like more emotional and just like following the lines, it was easier to grab onto, like in terms of memorization, and yeah, I find it's so funny. Yeah, I probably play that one the most now because it is like slow. It's interesting. There's only one other guy that I watch on YouTube that does this whole set, and then my reference recording was my favorite pianist is his name Lang Long. He's like, you might know him, maybe not, but his live at Carnegie Hall CD, which is basically, this was like the first 3 tracks off of that. And I got to see him play with the LA Philharmonic last year before I moved away from New York. He played Rachmaninoff Piano Concerto No. 2, and it was amazing.
Cool.
But it was like, I was like weeping. It was like seeing like, from listening it from 10 to being like, that's like the man, it's so gorgeous, the nuances of like every single live performance, especially with classical. There's so much material. Like you've been listening to it on the CD one way, and then just something pops up, and it starts to well emotion in you. But
Do we know what year this piece was written?
1795, so it's 230 years old.
Wow.
231 years
It's a
old.
long time ago.
Very cool to think about being in this room and hearing.
So is that where Haydn performed in Austria?
Yeah, at
That's
the
incredible.
yeah, it was
Karen.
very cool. Yeah, at the Karen. That's true. That's mom. What else is important?
When you have that reference recording,
Oh,
how
thank you.
much freedom do you take? There's so much there's so much out of tempo. There's so many like fermatas, just like
Yes.
So like,
Where's the book?
It's right there.
do you vary your pauses? Do you mess around and like? Is that something you mess around with related to the reference recordings?
Yeah, and so like because these are so like this one for
Yeah.
example, the dun bum bum dun, and then is the fermata.
Yeah, and that's
then
your
launch
and
into
you get
your-
that good breath in that moment.
Yeah, and then you're like the forte, you fucking lay it down. 1, 2, 3, and it's raw. It's. But that's
Are you
a good-
varying? Are you varying? Are you changing?
I've
up
tried
all
it
your
so many
poses?
ways. Like I'm a naturally like hard player, and with classical music, it's like I've had to really learn, especially with like. If I was fucking like if I was playing hard, jazz chords, whatever, you just
Won't get it.
it hurts. Like
Yeah.
so I had to totally relearn all my formula for that. But in terms of reference recording, the one from Long is the second one is so slow. It's Allegro molto. I can't remember. Hopefully everything good pops up. But you never know.
It's you taping yourself.
Yeah, naked.
Tiny
Tiny
dad.
I'm trying to drum up some
This is
cash on
me last Thursday.
Oh, shit. I
You know what? I'm trying
Yeah.
to do this. I'm trying to say this.
Okay, so you can see the feet and the sustain pedal.
Yeah.
The sustain pedal shot is just, it has its
It's
own
up.
Toes, yeah.
Just
Only
the
toes.
sustain pedal.
Yeah.
There's some Ray-Ban Metas glasses on the
Hashtag
bottom.
make it last.
There's a GoPro strapped to the pedal. He does the second piece, the Adagio, like real slow. It means like in reference recording like 65 to 72 BPM, but he plays like it's 6 minutes, and the first piece is 5 minutes, and it's the second piece is 4 pages long, and the first page is 9 pages long. So he really cuts it in half, and it has to be a little faster.
Yeah, you do your version.
Just because I wanted to keep y'all's attention, and then I can really slow it down in the places where. And then a nice deep bass. Really let it land. No pedal. And then a variant.
Yeah.
I will cry. Like I will just be here like
So gorgeous.
taking my time and
Naked.
glistening in the sun,
Right. Gold.
doing curls. 80s music playing in the maniac.
Yeah, exactly.
Just I really want you guys to be there with me. I really want you guys to feel like you're in the room. See, that's.
I feel that way.
Thanks for letting me walk through this, because it's a lot of
It's
time.
incredible. There's a lot of emotion in that
Oh,
song.
it's and all of these.
It's almost like a roller coaster. It's going up and down, and
Yeah.
all different types of feelings and moods. And
And like,
I think you did a really good job in displaying all those emotions.
thank you so much. Thank you. I'll tell you, I've recorded it in the last couple of weeks. I have one more week before I move. And boy, it is a motherfucker to get this thing right perfectly.
Yeah.
Even it's weird. I can play it out. You know how it is.
Good.
Perfect by yourself, and then the second you click on a button, even though nobody's there, like it's so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We also
We're-
put your own spin on it, so it wouldn't be like perfect.
I didn't know anything went wrong.
There. Let's get another G&T. Thanks for letting me walk through this. I know that it, had a little bit of a personal story with it being there, and
That's quite a workout. To play that song.
yeah, like when it's 15 minutes per practice that you gotta walk through
Yes,
it. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited. I really want to keep learning more
Lots
of
of
this stuff.
food.
There's more food.
Yeah, lots of food.
Eat the food,
Okay.
Yes.
and
And the cookies are amazing.
And
The cookies are delicious.
Amazing.
You made some good cookies.
and yeah.
Yay!